You say there's some real consequences to these tariffs. Are you talking about the 104% tariffs on China, or is it just generally all the countries facing tariffs today?
Yeah, both. We are now, Frank, in a territory that no one expected. A few days ago, we thought we were looking at this analytically, but no one expected things to get this far. And the thing we have to realize is that it's not over. The president is doubling down. So as far as they've gotten, as dramatic as it's gotten, there's still more to come. We used to ask before, is this permanent or is this a negotiating tool? I think the real question is, how long will this last? Because it's all a matter of time. The president needs time to bring back manufacturing, to raise revenues, to do whatever it is he wants to do. But the more time goes by, the more damage will be done. So it really is, it's a contest of who gives in. Does time impact the economy to such a point where he has to give in, or does he continue to insist on bringing back manufacturing, on doing the things he wants to do in the time that will take? Well, it's interesting that the European Union offered zero tariffs, and very importantly within that was taking down tariffs to zero on automobiles. This has been a big issue for the U.S., especially coming out of Germany. As 10% coming out of the European Union, especially Germany, taking it down to zero. That's a big victory for the president, but he wasn't willing to take that.
You're saying that's a big victory. You also came on our air and you said you believe these tariffs, they're going to be either reduced or taken away on the back end of the year. Do you still feel this way, that the tariffs are going to be short-lived? And then what happens if just the U.S. economy gives out first? What happens then?
Well, that's what I'm saying. This is a competition with time. The longer we wait, the more difficult the impacts will be. So I still believe that these tariffs will eventually come down. Maybe not all of them, but the trend will be downward. The point is, how long? When will that happen?
Okay.
Because we can't live with these tariffs, for a year, 2 years, whatever it is. It's a matter of time. But this is different than last week, Frank. What I'm saying today is the president is not done. It would be easy to say, I think he's gone far enough and now he's going to start reducing. No, everything indicates that he's going to keep going. Hey, look, again, the example of the European Union, it's a big win, but he's not taking it. He wants more.
Carlos, very quickly, I just want to point out to the audience, the S&P futures, they turned very fractionally lower right now before all the futures were in the green. I want to come back to you. Coming up later today, I know you're not a bond trader, but we have a bond auction later today. We have another one tomorrow. Is that something that potentially a Commerce Secretary, U.S. Trade Rep, the president himself may look at if we see less demand from foreign buyers? Is that something? If not, what is the president looking at? Because we're going to get some earnings later today from Delta. It's a very good chance they're going to signal the consumer is considerably weaker. We're going to hear from banks. There's a good chance we're going to hear that the economy is slowing down quite dramatically. What do you think this president would listen to?
Well, no question. All those things are to be looked at, and the Treasury Secretary will be all over it. I think what the president is relying on right now, and the information that's giving him inertia, that's giving him motivation, is all of the calls he's getting from countries to negotiate. That tells him that this is working. So the numbers may be down in the short term. They may look a bit shaky, but in his point of view, this is working because everyone wants a deal. So he's got the upper hand. So right now, I don't think it'll be about the numbers. It's about how he's feeling, and he's feeling that he's in a strong position.